My next experience is definitely paranormal. Unfortunately, I don't remember the name of the hotel or the individual that I saw, the apparition. I do remember the hotel was in Jonesboro, Tennessee. I was around 17 or 18. I didn't really want to go. Kind of one of those day trips where we just kind of went. We wanted to get away from our small, shitty town. Me and my parents and brother and sister, we kind of just ended up there. And I didn't really want to be there. We ended up going on this tour of this old hotel. My mom was really fascinated by the old piano, the old staircase, all the furniture, everything in the hotel. Me and my dad and brother really didn't give a shit. We kind of were just on the tour, but we wanted it to hurry up so we could go get something to eat and get out of there. Well, in the middle of the tour, I had to go to the restroom really bad. I raised my hand, explained to the tour guide my predicament, and she informed me that either I had to go all the way to the start, and since there were other tours behind me, that meant I had to go around a lot of people, excuse me, or I could go up on the second floor, on the staircase, turn to the right, but they were doing renovations up there. I had to be careful and had to pee and get out of there. I figured I would just go up the staircase. It was really close by instead of having to go all the way to the entrance of the hotel. Walked up the stairs, turned to the right, headed towards the restroom. Well, as I was headed towards the restroom, I saw a man who had whiskers, a long beard. He was thin. He kind of looked like the skinny version of William Taft, one of the presidents that the United States has had. Look him up if you want sort of a rough sketch of a fat version of the man I saw. But he said, "What are you doing up here?" And I had to pee so bad. I was mad too. I wanted to get out of there. I was just not in a good mood. I said, "I'm pissing. Get the hell out of my way." And I could tell that whoever it was aware that I was there, but whatever I said did not really change what he was saying. He said, "What are you doing up here? Get out of here." And I said, "Get the hell out of my way." He's like, "Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here." That's all he said was, "Get out of here. Get out of here." And I just kind of rolled my eyes. I told him, I said, "Fuck off." And I just went to the bathroom. As I got out, I turned back to where he was standing. He was standing close outside of the door because I noticed when I was peeing that the sound stopped because he kept saying, "Get out of here, get out of here," and I just ignored him and went into the bathroom because I had to pee really bad. You know how it is, you have to pee really bad, you like super bad, and you're holding it in. You don't really think about what's around you. Well, as I was peeing, I stopped hearing the sound, and when I got out, I noticed that the man was nowhere to be found. I thought it was weird because they said that they were doing renovations. And the guy didn't look like a construction worker. He was wearing like a suit. As I was walking down the stairs, I noticed on the wall there was a portrait of the same man that I saw up there. I told the tour guide what happened, and she kind of chuckled, and she said, "Yeah, that's old," whatever the guy's name was. Let's just say, "Oh, that's old Mr. Jones." Apparently, where I was at used to be the family's residence in the hotel. That's where they lived. He had like 5 or 6 kids. You know, back then in the early 1800s, you had a shit ton of kids back then. But apparently downstairs was where the residence was, where people would stay rather, in the hotel. And at the top, they had like a little family area. And apparently that area was so old that they were doing renovations. And apparently the guy that I saw up there I was invading his home. Can you imagine someone just busting into your door and using your bathroom? I don't blame him for being pissed, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I told my mom about it, and I told my dad, and they thought it was strange, but we've not really brought it up since. I've not really thought about it until was I like to go on Reddit quite a bit. And when I was on Reddit, I saw creepy paranormal experiences, so I just thought, oh yeah, I remember this happening. But that's my second experience.